And hello everybody, welcome back to Craft and Conjury. Today we're talking about terrain pieces. Yes, this is D&D's official city terrain pieces. I'm not talking about them. They are pretty good. If you want really a good effect, I think you have to buy at least two to kind of do the castle stuff. The city terrain pieces, if you have a small scene in mind where if it pops, just a fight pops up, it's good for battle. You get sewer pieces, but I'm not talking about that today. To be honest, I'm trying to set up the scene to give you context. I want to talk about this clever paper 3D terrain and how wonderful it looks. You know what, the angle doesn't really give it justice. Maybe at the end I'll give you a wide scale. But it opens up and lets you see what's inside. Gives you good level of terrain for a D&D fight. It's a watermill, that's why I wanted the water there. Happen to have, there's tons of these things too. Have a little shop. I'm going to get all of them pop open, as you may see. I wanted to talk about just how good these things are. You can get them on Amazon. Just look up clever paper. I seen Questing Beast use them. That's why I went and got some. And I was like, man, this really fits a lot of things for city stuff, like the trouble that I've had thinking about how to get houses. They're pretty cheap, $15 to $20 for some stuff. And they really, you know, they pop. They give you depth of terrain. They look really good with other stuff that I've found, like the pottery pots. What is else? Maybe I can find something else that could be an example. City lamps that I found via the Dollar Tree. You can say that they're arcane. Again, I need to give you a better scope or a picture of what this is set up. These little benches, you can put them under the railings. Yeah, and here you can see me changing just the angle so you can see how everything's going. You can see how stuff like the dollar store Christmas benches really work out. These lamps that don't have the reefs on them really fit in scale. You can see how it works out for D&D mini scale too. It just works absolutely perfect. It gives you depth. Let me see if I can turn this without breaking anything. Yeah, it can give you depth of battle play because a lot of stuff has elevation elements. You can always pop it open and see what's going on the inside. Just make sure that pop that back in. You can play on inside. You could have snipers on the rooftops, which happens in one of my D&D stories, but we haven't really told that one yet. Yeah, these clever paper, it's really good. I would suggest buying it. So this is just a video on clever paper from Craft and Conjury. Keep gaming.